So I'm walking home from work. It's been a long day. Somehow I woke up at 5 in the morning, couldn't get back to sleep. So I've already been up for 14 hours. Anyway, today I think I washed 10 heads of hair. Can I give all of you a bit of advice? Consider the fact that you're going to be in very close proximity with the person washing your hair. And consider what you're eating. Because drinking coffee right beforehand, garlic, anything spicy, bread, it's fucking disgusting. Suck on a mint. Chew on a piece of gum, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you, it's really disgusting having to breathe in that funky ass breath.
Oh, I have to share this with you because it's disturbing, but kind of funny, sort of. Anyway, yesterday I was at work and my coworker left and it was just me for the rest of the night. I had 2 hours where I was just working alone. And at some point, he had put on like circuit music on Spotify. So I ended up listening to circuit music from, oh God, 90s to the early 2000s. I don't know. Anyway, I got subjected to hearing that horrible, horrible song, Let's Get Soaking Wet. I wanted to kill him for doing that. I can't feel my lips. They're not there. I'm pretty sure my lips are gone. Bleh. Deep cleaning round 2. Bleh. You know what always drives me crazy is the fact that people do not understand what introverted means. So they'll say things like, I'm really introverted until you get to know me. That's not introversion. That's just being shy or quiet. Introversion means you need to be alone to recharge. You get your energy from being alone, away from people, just kind of like you and yourself. Being an extrovert, you get your energy from being around a lot of people. This has nothing to do with shyness. So I just wanted to clarify that because it really annoys me when I see I'm really introverted until you get to know me. It's not what they mean. They should really change it. So I seem to be having a problem. I'm blaming age. That seems reasonable. I seem to not know people's names. People that apparently know me, and I don't remember where I know them from. It's gotten to the point where somebody says hi, I have to walk up and say like, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. And then they'll say, I'm Max. And I'll be like, great, hi Max. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know any Maxes that I could think of. This is awesome. So then I think to myself, okay, where do I know this person? And I feel very awkward asking that question because there's a good possibility that we fucked and I don't remember. And that says a whole lot about me. So I've been thinking about it and I'm trying to figure out what exactly will I be consuming while I am at this pig week in Fort Lauderdale. I'm thinking a lot about it, as you can tell, because I keep on talking about it. So I think my diet's basically going to consist of Cliff Bars, Ensure, smoothies, and water. Do we really need anything else? Probably not. Can I go 10 days without actually consuming real food? Probably not. But yay team me if I can, right? Woohoo, makes it just so much easier to deal with. Well, at least that's off my things to worry about list. You can check that one off. It's really weird. I've been sitting here reading Facebook and stuff like that, and I keep on hearing the sound of scratching. Sort of like the sound of a cat scratching cat litter after it's shit. And I have 2 cats, but this has been going on for a really long time. And I was like, damn, what the fuck did you do in there, cat? So I was finally about to go get it up and check it out, and then I realized it's some guy raking out front. So, yeah, clearly. Kind of similar sound. But no, honestly, if a cat was covering its shit up for this long, we're talking like 15 minutes. There's definitely something wrong with that cat, or its shit, or the cat litter. I don't know. Maybe all of them? Anyway. Surprise. I do have to point out, though, as an addendum to that last post, the only reason why I didn't think it was a cat for a while, but kind of did, but didn't, is because I couldn't smell hot liquid death emanating from the cat box into my room. So normally, you know, I'm gasping for air while I'm trying to clean the litter box out, but there wasn't that scent. So I thought it was really weird, and I was like, is the cat covering piss? That's a lot of piss. And then one of them actually just pees in the sink, so I'm not sure what he's trying to cover up. Anyway, again, like I said, it's some guy raking out front. Rake on sidewalk. That sound? Yeah. Sounds like a cat scratching. Okay, I swear this is the last time I'm going to talk about this at all. So, an addendum to my first post about the whole cat litter shit thing. Oh, that's funny. Get it? I said shit. What is it? I mean, it goes in smelling relatively fine. I mean, it's dry cat food and wet cat food that kind of smells like fishy, sorta. But it comes out smelling like poisonous, noxious, noisome death cloud. I mean, what the fuck does their body do to that food to make it turn into that? That's terrifying. Imagine what it would be like if people did that. Something I forgot to mention about last night, or yesterday afternoon, while I was at Steamworks doing what I normally do, which involves a blindfold so I don't actually have to see who it is that's fucking me. 2 people, again, talked about the Eagle and wanting to fuck me behind the bar. I still don't know who these people are. They may be the same people from the last time, but I'm not sure. It's a mystery. Although I do have to say, I was being, well, I was getting fucked real hard by this guy, and he decided to take my blindfold off. So I was kind of surprised that he had the audacity to actually do that. I mean, it seems to me it's pretty clear if I have it on, I have it on for a reason, which is I don't want to look at you. I just want your dick. I mean, doesn't that seem to make sense? It's Sunday, so I ended up at Steamworks. And it was pretty mellow from what I could tell. Not much was going on. Now, since I'm blindfolded, of course, I couldn't actually see, but it sounded like there was very few people in the actual place. Kept on falling asleep, so no hits really at all. Towards the end of my stint there, however, 2 guys came in, and one of them referred to me as Piggy, and upon groping, I realized he had his balls stretched down, which I have had this person before, who also referred to me as Piggy before. So we're fooling around, all of that, and we're done. And he's like, so do you want to know who we are? We've been trying to hook up with you on Scruff for like 2 or 3 years now. And I'm like, you know what? No, I don't want to know who you are.
this is better this way. Let's just keep it. Just got out of Steamworks in Chicago. It's a pretty big place, but wow, the guys at the front desk are assholes. I've never been treated as rudely as I was tonight. It's stunning how rude they were. Yeah. Not even in Seattle have I had that kind of rudeness ever. Oh well. I'll be here next year at some point, so I'm not too concerned about this. They'll probably not be here at that point, or they still will be and they won't remember who I am, which is fine with me. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Cheers. Happy Sunday. So I'm walking home from Steamworks. It was pretty boring. Nothing really exciting there. It was not fulfilling, literally and figuratively. Anyway, I have been walking, and I'm almost home now, and I would say 95% to 98% of the people I have walked by are in or are in large clumps of individuals on Capitol Hill are straight, white, 20-somethings. I don't know where any of the faggots are now. I don't think they live here anymore. They're certainly not wandering around. Yeah, it's really kind of sad. Anyway, just thought I'd share. Happy Sunday. I think tonight is a Steamworks night. Yeah, it's communion. Try to get myself prepared for Horse Market in San Francisco next weekend. So, yeah, thinking communion, Steamworks tonight. Any of you in Seattle interested in hanging out or fucking me or whatever, you'll know where to find me. Anyway, off to go cut hair. Have a lovely afternoon. Cheers. It's 3 a.m. and I'm going home from Steamworks. It was not terribly exciting this evening. Yeah, it was crowded, but I seemed to get all of the little penises tonight. Seriously, if there was one that was over 4 inches, I would be surprised. Not that I'm a size queen. However, it's just kind of odd that out of the number of guys I played with, they all had small dicks. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going home. I'm going to bed. No, I'm going to go home. I'm going to eat a tortilla. Then I'm going to go to bed. So I'll probably talk to y'all at some point tomorrow and tell you something stupid like I do normally. So happy Saturday and talk to you later. Ciao. When I'm at Steamworks, one of the biggest problems I have is all about the position I am in my room. Like, if I'm on my stomach and my ass is facing the door, clearly it says I am a bottom. However, if I'm on my back and I'm just kind of watching the door and I'm just laying there, people just assume that I'm a top instead of just sitting there and relaxing. And when they find out pretty promptly that, sorry, I'm bottom just like you, they tend to get really kind of pissed off, and then they leave in a huff, and I'm just like, you could have asked. These are also the same people who would probably just walk in without even like saying hello or can I come in. So, you know, no manners whatsoever. This weekend I went to communion at Steamworks, figuring I'd like to see what kind of trouble I could get into. It's always an interesting time. And one of the things about me that many people actually know is that my dick is broken. It works maybe 20% of the time. So when I go to events like this, I usually just wear a jock because I don't want people to focus on it because it's not going to respond. Just pay attention to what works, which is my ass. So it comes to a surprise to me when I'm playing with this guy and I'm wearing a jock
and this other random person walks into my room and starts reaching into it to start playing with my dick. And I finally have to look at him after about 15 seconds of him doing this and be like, dude, it's broken, it doesn't work, stop touching it. It baffles me why he thinks that he has the right to go walk off in a huff when all I've done is make a statement and tell him to stop.
You know, when you're at a bathhouse and you come into somebody's room and you decide you're going to try to fuck them, actually have a hard dick, please. Mashing up a flaccid penis against my crack is not sexy. There's nothing appealing about it whatsoever. It's like we might as well both be crying because it's just sad. Sad, sad, sad. It's really, wow. If you can't get hard, don't be trying to top people. Really. Yeah, just
So I'm
stop.
walking home from the bathhouse, and it's really busy on the street, and it's a bunch of really drunk straight people. Good times. Why are they here besides getting pizza? I don't get it. But I guess the plus side is I think I got like 13 loads tonight, so my butt's pretty spent. The things I do as a bottom. Anyway, happy Saturday night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. To Steamworks or to not Steamworks? That is the question. I don't know the answer yet. Maybe. So I went to Steamworks. We knew it was going to happen. And I actually didn't wear the blindfold. Suffice to say, I did not have much accent at all. Rather kind of annoying. So apparently, once I did put the blindfold on, everything was fine, and I suddenly got all sorts of stuff.
Video recording that.
So anyway, lesson learned. If I'm gonna go to Steamworks, just need to wear the blindfold. Great. So much fun. Still not getting to actually see who I'm having sex with. Delightful. Oh well. Have a good Saturday night.
Exciting. I hooked up with somebody on Scruff. He just left. Pretty sure he was a tweaker as he passed out in the middle of, fucking me. I know I'm not that boring, but still. Wow. I'm also pretty sure he either is an escort or a porn model only because he had the appropriate footwear. High tops. And he is volunteering at Bear Week in Guerneville, and then he's coming back to San Francisco next week for some other event that he's going to be volunteering at, which I am guessing is probably go-going or hooking. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Oh well. Is it polite to inform a straight male who has requested to follow you or friend you on Facebook or Instagram after you've looked at their photos and you realize this is a straight male? Is it polite to send them a text basically saying, hey, I appreciate the request, but I'm a faggot and I'm probably going to talk and say a lot of stuff that you do not want to hear about because you're straight. So if you want to, remove the request, please do. That would probably be for the best. Otherwise, you're going to be a witness to a whole bunch of things you probably never wanted to hear about or never wanted to know about. Is that a polite thing to do, or am I being pushy? opinions